Today we are back to work on our Jeep Grand Cherokee right here. We are picking up where we left off in our last video. So if you haven't caught our most recent Jeep videos, we picked this thing up from auction, sight unseen, for $2,000. And it's a really cool car. You know, I love these Jeep Grand Cherokees. It's the Overland trim, so it's got the 5.7 liter V8, air suspension, heated and ventilated seats. It's already a pretty cool car to begin with, but we are going through and rebuilding the entire thing. And so what we've been up to recently is getting a new cam installed. So the cam and lifters were bad. We found that out in our last video. And so we're replacing the cam and lifters, but we're not going with a stock one. We're going with an El Choppo cam that's gonna give us some really good power gains and is just gonna sound insane. After we do the cam, we still have body kit, wrap, exhaust, and a bunch of other cool things. So make sure you're subscribed, turn those post notifications on. So if you've been following the build, you already know what's up. This car will be going home to one of you. So you are watching this video, you're watching the build right now, but you could also be the new owner of this car. So every hoodie you buy, every t-shirt you buy, every sticker puts money back into the channel, back into these cars, so we can do really cool things with them. You know, give you all some super fun content to watch, give you some inspiration on these builds, and gives you the opportunity at owning some really cool cars for literally a few dollars. And so not only will one of you win this car, you'll forever be a part of the Atlantic Beach Customs family. We've had 4 previous winners. We've met 4 amazing people who, you know, have supported us, took a shot. So join the team that's keeping these cars alive, and your name could be on this title next, and your picture could be up here on the wall. So go check out our website, atlanticbeachcustoms.com. Without further ado, let's go get into today's video. Let's pick up where we left off and let's get this baby Trackhawk built. All right, and so before we actually get into today's stuff, I want to show you what we just had arrive for the Jeep. So I am so excited for this. This is just one of the many interior mods that we'll be doing. So let's get this thing unboxed and I'll give you all a quick look. So this took about 2 months to arrive because it is custom made. Ooh, wow, let's go. So here we've got our new steering wheel for the Jeep. So it is made from genuine carbon fiber. We got the chrome paddle shifters. I actually do have some extensions for these arriving, but this thing looks insane. If we come take a look at the factory one, you'll see how much cooler this one is. So this one is just your normal round shape. This one does have the flat bottom. It's so cool. You still have the since 1941 on there. You got the hand indent on the perforated leather right there. So this is gonna be a huge upgrade. And like I mentioned, this is just gonna be one of the few things that we're doing to the interior of the Jeep. So make sure you're staying tuned, make sure you're subscribed. Okay, so we are back to work on getting this thing finished up. So what we're doing right now is Rob is going to remove the headers off of this. So we're just gonna remove this entire thing with the cats. Obviously the long tubes will attach to that. So we have to remove these off of both sides. And then once we get that removed, we will, send this over to get machined?
Yep, we'll send it off to get machined and cleaned up and all purty.
Get those new valve springs in here.
Yep.
In the meantime, we'll be able to throw the cam in with the lifters. So we'll just start up here, get these headers off, and then go from there. Okay, so Rob got all of this stuff disconnected right here. We will once again be leaving all of this in the car. Now we are ready to send these off as soon as we get our new valve springs. So what we're doing now is we are jacking up the rear of the car so that way we can get access to the rest of this exhaust, and we'll just take all of it off. So we're just gonna disconnect this entire thing. And then we'll get the rest of the exhaust done shortly. So excited to show you what we have planned with the rest of that. So what is this right there? Is that the resonator or the mid muffler?
Mid muffler. Yep, big old boy. Useless for what we're doing.
Oh. Those things are always such a pain.
Yeah, these are really tight too. The upper seems easier actually. Let me try the upper part of it. Yeah, the upper is probably going to be easier.
was so heavy. That mid muffler was huge. And we had a few things come in since then. So we have the full cam kit. We'll get that unboxed here in a second. I also picked up a set of those long tube headers. I found a guy off of Marketplace that came off of his SRT. So I did see that the SRT long tubes will fit on a 5.7. I'm not entirely sure if that is true. So we will find out here soon enough. And then if they don't fit, obviously we'll just go buy the brand new ones that are for a 5.7. But the long tubes for this thing are like $2,200. So they are pricey. So if we can get these ones to fit, that would obviously be ideal. And you know, they're in really good shape. But yeah, super exciting because with the cam kit that has finally arrived, we're waiting on that thing forever. We will slide the cam in there, get those lifters installed. We did already send off the heads to get machined and get those valve springs installed. Hopefully we'll have that done here soon because we're clearly gonna have to wait for that stuff to get back before we can finish up with the reassembly of everything. But at least we have a few things we can do in the meantime. All right, so right now we're gonna get this thing unboxed. This is our box from SDPC, but let's see what we got in here. Looks like these are just what, all of the...
Gasket sets. Looks like it's head gaskets. Mopar branded too, so that's good. No good stuff. These are the little delete plugs.
MDS delete plugs.
Yeah, they just go right in where we had to dig out those plastic sensors. This is the timing holder, essentially. It just holds everything in place so we can redo the timing. These are push rods.
Push rods?
Yeah, it says small block Chevy on it. So we'll have to verify and make sure that these are the right length and everything. These are beefy though. These don't have like a channel on the end anymore, so now they're just one giant thick push rod. This is kind of nice, man. This is nice. Here is the
El Choppo.
El Choppo. There it is. Oh my.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah.
Grind number, El Choppo.
Handle with care. Yeet. Oh. How nice of them. New crank bolt.
Nice. We got something else.
10 bolt.
I think those are the only loose bolts we have in here.
Yeah. Crank and cam.
And we got these guys right here.
Yep. A little, Oh, wow. What? Hold on now. No way. They gave us a tool to do them.
To do what?
The valve springs. So, these are the retainers for said springs that we dropped off.
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah. So, I'm going to have to run these up there and be like, hey, yo, bro.
Dang.
I'll drop those off today, actually. We need to drop this off today.
Yeah.
Aha.
Oh, our lifters.
Yes.
With the trays.
Yes.
Nice. So these are the non-MDS lifters.
Wait.
So we got 4 boxes of those lifters.
Yep.
And then we've got this right here. What is this?
Crank seal. Dodge truck. But it's because the 5.7 crank seal is the same for everything.
And then last thing, we just got those 2 boxes.
Yeah. Let's see what's in here.
Head bolts.
Head bolts. 6.4, 6.1, 5.7. Hey. Yep. There's the little guys. Here we are. There's these big boys.
Sweet. So there is everything. So now we're ready to install the cam and these lifters. Is that pretty much all we can do right now until we get the heads back?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, we can pop these little guys in, but...
Well, let's get to it. Let's get this thing installed. Okay, so Rob just got that cam reinstalled.
The way it only goes in pretty much one way. So as you're feeding it in, the first one will go in no problem. The first lobe, it'll pass through here no problem because it's, you know, it's much bigger. But as you get into here, there's these the cam bearings and the journals and everything. You'll have to rotate the cam as you're installing to get past each one of them. But you literally just keep turning it and turning it. We don't have the tools that, you know, go into here to, you know, help you grip it. So I just put some bolts that are the same thread pitch. And that way you got something to grip to when you're twisting it in for this last little bit right here.
And then once it's recessed a little bit like that, that's kind of when you know.
Yep, that's when you know it's in there. Yep.
Sweet. Nice work.
We can reassemble the...
Oh, I guess we have to do the oil pump still.
Yes, we still have to do the oil pump.
I've got that over here. Oil pump was buried in here with a few of our other parts. So actually might not be a Hellcat oil pump. It might be a Melling one.
Yeah, it looks like a Melling high volume.
In the meantime, let me show you what Jared is up to over here. This is going to be coming in our next Charger video. So if you didn't catch our last Charger video, I was saying that we are planning to merge two bumpers with this. So here you can see this is the original bumper that was on the car. And then we've got a 2015 and up Scat Pack front bumper. So Jared has already cut off the top half of the Scat Pack one. That looks awesome.
It's going to be nice. I think this edge will be able to really...
That's a super clean edge, yeah. So we're going to use the bottom half of the Scat Pack bumper with the top half of this one. So this will be super interesting. I think it's going to look awesome though. Make sure you're staying tuned for our next Charger upload as well. Yeah, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be so sweet. It'll be crazy. Hopefully it works out. I'm optimistic about it though.
Look at how we're able to just form it right to that edge. We're going to go right off that edge. So I think so. I think it's going to work.
Okay, back to the Jeep. Let me grab those plugs for you. 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth one? Oh, you got the fourth one? As easy as that.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Simple.
Okay, so we got all of those MBS delete plugs in. What are you up to next?
I'm putting this little plate on the cam. Just a retainer, you know, the retainer plate. I want her hopping out of there.
No, we do not.
Nah, it's just one less thing we gotta do later.
So what we're looking at right now is the oil pump, because I know that we can take off a few bolts of the oil pan and we can slide the oil pump without removing the pan. Ideally, we'd like to remove the pan to, you know, really do a good deep clean, get all those shavings out. So what are you kind of thinking?
I want to take this oil filter off.
Yes, let's do that real quick actually. Let's take the oil filter off and now we'll look at that.
Make a mess.
Can you see anything in there?
Nothing too crazy. I mean, like I said, man, I couldn't really... Besides the fact of how cheap this filter is. I mean, this is literally like cardboard. I get most of them are, but this one's like legit cardboard.
What brand is this?
I mean...
Fram?
Microgard. Yeah.
Microgard.
If you look deep in there, you can see. Well, actually, let me see if this is. This could be deteriorated fiber. Yeah, it's deteriorated fiber.
This filter's junk.
Yeah, it's kind of even hard to tell.
Yeah, there is a little bit, but it's not like, it's not crazy.
It doesn't look too bad.
Nah, it's not too crazy.
Okay, so we got to get the engine lift out.
Yeah. I don't have much to grip to over here.
There's a handle.
Is there? Here, hold on.
What is it looking like to drop the oil pan on this thing?
Not quite sure. I need to take a flashlight and look up under the back and see if we can clear it. It slopes down at the front of it where the pickup is.
What are we looking at under there?
Well, one, it's a plastic pan, so that's neat.
It's a plastic pan?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not gonna be easy either, brother. Not gonna be easy at all. There's a bracket that bolts it to the transmission. I'm gonna have to drop this bracket here, the whole bracket.
All right, so we got Rob under there. What are you disconnecting right now?
Bell housing keeper. It pretty much just merges the engine to the bell housing.
So Rob's working on that, and we got Goober over here.
Taking off the oil pump.
So oil pump is just those 3 bolts?
4, yeah.
Oh, 4, okay.
And then the tube on the bottom.
Well, I'm gonna move this hoist over to there, extend it out, and then pick up the engine enough to get the oil pan free. And right now it's just sitting on the front differential and the steering rack. So what we're gonna do is pick it up. After we crack these bolts loose on the top of the engine mounts, we'll pick it up, float it, and then see if we can get that oil pan free.
Sweet, let's do it. So the engine mount bolts? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's just 2 of them?
Yep, 2 nuts. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. We're
Well,
free of the mounts.
There we go.
yeah, I mean,
With me.
yeah, looks like it.
That look the same? Looks good.
Yeah, because you know you'd lose that bet, boy. You know damn well
I'll
there's
find some money.
These guys are, so Tyler, you're saying that you don't think there'll be any kind of little shavings in the oil pan?
Nothing more than a regular oil change. None.
There was nothing regular about. Do I need to show you the camshaft?
Bet on it.
I saw the camshaft.
Yeah,
10
yeah,
bucks.
Let's bet 10 bucks. Bet $10 if there's
right.
shavings in there.
10 bucks.
All right, $10.
There ain't gonna be enough shavings to warrant pulling that pan out.
All right, so oil pan's coming loose.
Yep. Oh, hold on. Timing chain was holding it. What we got holding it? Oh, the gasket. Got it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Goober just get,
Took a little bit of a shower down here.
what are we seeing?
Right there for the rest of its life.
No. I see a lot of sludge and nastiness.
But no shavings. Where the metal at?
All in my fingers, sir.
That's not shavings.
Give me your hand.
That's paste.
Give me your hand. That is not paste.
It's gritty. I bet you it's gritty, but that's regular.
That's
zinc. That's good lubrication.
He don't want to lose that $10.
That's normal and fine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Every oil pan has that in.
But yeah, this is it. Sadly, it doesn't come apart more than this because of these.
It's one-piece plastic design.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah. You're telling me? You're telling me all this?
Yeah.
All this
fine.
is normal? Oh yeah, look at the Rainbow Road down there. Looks like the Milky Way galaxy. Yep, there you go. Yep, you see that right there?
I don't.
The Milky look.
I see the milk.
That's got
You see
metal.
the milk.
This is a
No,
metal
the milk
spark.
is because we spilled coolant in it, dog.
Goober,
I
brother.
see it. I'm
If you're
looking
telling
at
me
it.
that is not metal,
That's coolant.
that is. The silver
the
sparkle.
milkshake.
The silver sparkle is not metal. You're telling me that's not metal?
Let me do it. I'm telling you, that's
You're spilling it.
That's actually good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's metal, brother. That is glitter. Look at all. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's
Where?
All right. You win.
Okay, so we got the pan out, and what, didn't look too terrible?
No, nothing crazy. But I mean, there was definitely metal all in it. But I earned $10 off of it. I'll tell you that.
Rob made 10 bucks.
No, but
Worth doing.
Yeah, it's worth doing. Getting every bit of it out.
Yeah.
Starting fresh. I just realized the pickup's built into the pan, so we might need a new pan.
So what I did was I just ordered the new oil pan. It ended up costing about $250. I figured that's a better route to go than just getting a gasket. The gasket was like $20, so much cheaper. But, you know, since we can't take out the pickup tube, we have no clue what kind of metal is still in there. And those of you who have been following along with this Jeep build know and have seen how much work this project for just the cam install alone has been. You know, we want to do it right, so that way we're not having to go through and redo something. But, you know, that also means that right now we're kind of out of content until our other parts arrive. So we dropped off the heads last Monday. They said it would take about 4 to 6 days for those to be done. So hopefully we will get the heads back, and then, you know, we can do a lot of the reassembly here. And the oil pan should be here sometime like early mid next week. So fingers crossed that by our next Jeep video, we'll have everything fully reassembled again, can maybe get that first startup, and you guys can hear what this thing's gonna sound like. But I guess this is just kind of the reality of doing these car builds, and especially with the weekly uploads. I have been trying to do weekly uploads for both the Jeep and the Charger, just to kind of give you guys an update of what goes on every single day of the week here. Previously, you know, I would just do some work, film, edit, and then I would drop a video once a project is done. So let me know down below in the comments what you all think about that. Do you prefer the weekly uploads, even if we get to a point where, you know, we can't finish a job, or would you rather wait, you know, 2 weeks and have one longer video where, you know, a job is completely finished? I think the weekly uploads are fun. It shows you all how real these projects are. Waiting on parts is always a big hiccup, and so I wish these builds could go faster. You know, we're in the shop 12 plus hours every day trying to get these cars built, so we're giving it everything we can, but sometimes these things are just out of our control. But yeah, this thing's gonna come together really soon. All right, so since we clearly can't finish up the install, get this thing started today, I want to unbox something else for you guys. So this we will be installing after we wrap the car and install the rest of the body kit. I figured for the time being, it'd be really fun to get this thing unboxed, show it to you, get it on the car temporarily. So we do have a set of spoilers for the Jeep. So really intrigued to see how these spoilers are gonna look on the back of the car. We also have a front lip that's gonna go with the Trackhawk front bumper. The front lip is insane. I cannot wait to see that, especially with the Trackhawk bumper. But yeah, let's get these unboxed real quick and get them thrown on the car. So we've got 2 different ones in here. So here we go. It's pretty crazy looking. It's finished in gloss black. You know, that's kind of the theme. We will unveil the wrap color here soon, but for the accents, we're going with gloss black for everything. So this is the top spoiler that will sit right up there. So really intrigued to see how this thing's gonna look. So we'll just set this off to the side real quick. Get this one opened up as well. Okay, and here's the other one. So same thing, gloss black. This one goes right back here above the taillight, so it's kind of like a mid spoiler. And yeah, these are the little things that we're gonna be doing to the rear end of the car to go along with our Trackhawk body kit. Okay, so we got both the spoilers on. You'll have to let me know what you think. I am kind of torn. I do think this top one is pretty cool. It looks a little out of place just with the current setup, you know, with the stock overland bumpers, the fender flares. It looks a little aggressive for what the car is right now, and especially, you know, with all of the silver still. But once we wrap the car, the entire roof will be going gloss black. This will go gloss black. So this will look awesome because it'll be pretty seamless. I'm not entirely sure what I think about this mid one though. I'm not sure if it really suits the car. Once again, I think we'll get a better idea once we have the more aggressive rear bumper on there. But also, if you can see, it's got quite a bit of rippling on this. So not too happy about that. But let me know down in the comments what you all think. I do like that top spoiler. Still trying to decide what I think of these. So let me know what you think we should do with both of these spoilers. Should we keep them on, take them off, do one or the other? But like I mentioned, we have a really cool front lip going up there for the front bumper. So it would be kind of cool to, you know, have something to complement it on the back. Yeah, we'll see. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to go get entered into the giveaways. Every $5 you spend will earn you one entry into both giveaways. So we are doing a double promo for the entirety of both of these giveaways. So anything you buy off the website will automatically enter you into the Jeep giveaway and the Charger giveaway. And you know, one of you out there will win this Jeep and one of you out there will win this Charger. So why not you? Give yourself a shot. You never know. But yeah, thank you all again so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, and we'll catch you all next Tuesday.